of witches in Salem. We have Gabby Klaczynski, Samara Christ, and Toby Johnson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to have you all here. All right, so witches in Salem. Am I saying it right, Gabby?
Yep.
So what's the show about?
It is about the Salem witch trials. It's a dark comedy retelling of it, narrated by a really excited 8th grader.
Oh, wow. And you've got 3 in the cast, I know. You 3. How big is the cast?
I'd say about maybe 20 people.
20?
Yeah,
20?
20, 25.
What kind of show? Is it dark comedy? Is there music in it?
No music.
No music.
It's a dark
music.
comedy. It's a satire, really. Yeah.
Okay. So people, have you found even you as cast members are tickled by the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, here's some shots of you guys getting the show ready. You have a beautiful theater, the Performing Arts Center. That's where the show will be staged. And what are you guys doing? Just table reads and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the show?
The show is November 22nd and 23rd at 7 p.m. and November 24th at 3 p.m.
So you've got a whole week and almost a week and a half to get the finishing touches.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Toby, tell me a little bit about what part you have in Witches in Salem.
I play Reverend Paris. He is a very narcissistic Puritan minister in Massachusetts, obviously. And he really likes firewood, like
Really?
a lot. That's his main thing.
And he uses it for things other than firewood?
He likes to hold it.
Okay. And is this, would you say this is a show, a period show? Is it set like in the 1600s
Yes.
during the Salem witch trials?
Yes.
All right. And what about you, Samara? What's your role?
So I'm student director, which means I get to collaborate with Mr. Taylor and Mr. Reynolds, and I get to help lead rehearsals and do a lot of like character development with the cast and give insight with the crew to like overall production stuff.
Awesome. So you are like co-directing, assistant directing.
So a mini director, basically.
Neat. And you're not on stage. You're not acting.
No.
All right, Gabby, that leaves you. What's your role? Are you a witch?
I am a witch, and I am
Oh,
also the narrator. I play 2 roles. My first role is Jenny Ann Bishop, who is the really excited 8th grader I mentioned.
Oh, I wondered if you're not really an 8th grader, though.
No, I'm not.
No. Okay.
I hope I can make a convincing one, though.
So is this a play within a play?
Not exactly.
No.
It's more like a lecture, but fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My second role is Bella Locke, who is maybe not entirely historically accurate. She is the only actual witch in Salem, though none of the villagers know that.
You're not spoiling it for our viewers, are you?
I am not.
Okay. So when you're narrating, and then you go back and change into costume.
I do.
So we'll know you're no longer an 8th grade narrator
Yes.
at some point.
Yeah.
We'll pick up on that.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a lot of lines for two roles? You've got 2 roles.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'd say there's a handful of lines, yes.
Yeah, and you're not really in 8th grade.
No.
What grade are you in?
I am in 12th grade. I'm a senior.
Oh, cool. Have you done shows Western before?
Yes, I've been in 6 productions at Western. This would be
Wow.
my 6th.
Wow. So is this something you think you might be making a career of?
Maybe, if I'm lucky.
Okay. What's happening after high school? What are you going to do?
Ideally college, maybe
Mhm.
going out to Chicago
For college or for showbiz?
for college.
College/showbiz.
Yes,
Maybe you get into Second City.
maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right. And Samara, you're not an 8th grader either.
No, I'm in 11th grade. I'm a junior.
Okay. You've been in shows at Western?
I've been, I think this is my 6th as well.
You too? Wow. You're veteran theater performers. Do you think you want to do this for a career?
I really do love theater, but probably not as a career.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do? You
I
think?
am hoping into going into either the medical field or psychology.
Oh, do you You play soccer?
I do not.
You
No.
do not?
No.
Because your dad's Jason
Mhm.
Christ,
Yeah.
world famous soccer coach. Yeah. And that leaves Toby. You're not an 8th grader either.
I am not an 8th grader, no.
What grade are you?
I
in?
am in 10th grade. I'm a sophomore.
Oh wow! So you've got some time before you have to make any big career decisions.
Yeah.
Have you been in shows before?
I have been in one.
Mm-hmm.
It was about a year ago.
Cool. So you got the theater bug.
Yeah, I would say that.
Great. Too early to tell what you want to do for your life?
I have thought about a few things, like mostly firearms related, but I'm still deciding on that.
Plenty of time. Yeah. All right. What age is this for? Is it will little kids, middle schoolers, grade schoolers get it?
All ages, yeah. It has a lot of references to the Crucible, but you don't need to have read the book in order for the show to make sense. So
Oh.
it's for all ages.
Nice. We've got a picture of what the set looks like. Is this the final set?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there any climbing involved?
No.
No.
So is there any burning? Is there any flames?
Not real flame. How about that? Not real flame.
Because that's part of what the Salem witch trials were about. I think witches.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of that.
They burned the witches.
Yeah, they burned them and they also hung them. So there's a little bit of mixture in there.
Who did this show? Has it been on Broadway? How did you guys find it, and how did it get chosen?
So it's a production by Matt Cox, I'm pretty sure, and we did a show a few years ago by him called Puffs, and it was another comedy. So his work is really it's appealing and it's funny, it's cute. So we just like to pick up on that and run with it.
Now you have had 5 other shows you've been in, Tamara. This is your first show that you're not really in. You're backstage.
I actually have been more involved with crew. Before I was a stage manager, so I have always been backstage, but I do have really close relationships with a lot of the cast, and I do really get to enjoy being more working alongside them as student director, yeah.
Do you think your classmates know how much work goes into putting on a school production?
I think so.
Yeah.
We really do try our hardest to make everything as involved as possible, and we do put a lot of work, and I hope it shows.
It's weeks, really. You probably auditioned at the beginning of the school year, I would guess, right?
Yeah.
And then practicing and rehearsing. Tough for any of you to learn and remember the lines?
I feel like we are having a good time remembering our lines.
The only line you have to remember, this is from my experience on stage, is this line. Line where you shout off stage asking for help. Line, that's all you need to remember. Forget your lines. I don't know, can you do that during the show, or is that just during?
No.
No.
That's a big no-no during the show.
And there's no cue cards or
No.
anything?
No.
Is it expensive as like a Broadway show, or are you popularly priced?
It's pretty decently priced. A lot of what goes into budget is what we make back. And for our previous show, Alice in Wonderland, we had quite a bit of profit. I'm not sure the exact number, but yeah, it really depends on the show.
Is there an intermission?
Yes.
Are there refreshments?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can do too.
Toby, what else are you involved in at Western?
I'm involved in band and choir. I really enjoy marching band. That's about it as far as school related, though.
That's a lot. What instrument do you play in marching band?
I played the bass drum this year. I'm drumline.
Cool. Tamara, what's your school involvement include?
I am also in the band and the choir. I'm also in marching band as well.
What do you play
I'm the drum major.
as well? A drum.
I'm a drum major.
Drum major. Oh, okay. And Gabby, what else keeps you busy at Western?
When I'm not doing theater, I'm going home and taking naps.
Because it's all encompassing.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, here once again, the show dates and the price and the time and everything you need to know. And I would like one of you to say the title the way it's supposed to be said with the punctuation and everything. Toby.
Okay. Witches in Salem?
There we go. That's what we needed. Well, have a great show and break a leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The stars of
Witches in Salem?
Gabby Klaczynski, Samara Christ, and Toby Johnson.